This is the graphing calculator TI-83. It doesn't matter if you have TI-83 or TI-84. The first step to create a scatter plot is to click second and Y equal key, and as you can see you must have your stat plot on. So you click enter and you highlight on. Don't forget you need for the X list L1 column and for Y L2. In case that you don't have L1 L2, click second 1 for L1, second L2 for L2. So your X list is the L1, the Y list is your L2, and this is going to be your scatter diagram. So if you go to type, this is going to be the first one. And as you can see now, the plot is on. The next step, to enter the data, go to Stat, go to Edit, and I will make an example. So let's assume that X is 1, 3, 5, and 10, and your Y will be 10. You can click enter, 15, enter, 22, enter, and 26, enter. So this is how you enter the data. You go to Stat, Edit, and you enter L1 and L2. So to see the scatter plot, go to Zoom and then go down to number 9. It says Zoom Stat, and click enter. So this is going to be the scatter plot. These are the 4 points for the problem that I created. In this case we have a kind of strong positive relationship between the two variables. I also have the steps on the PowerPoint slides. So one more time, to enter the data you go to Stat, Edit, and then you enter L1 for your X and L2 for your Y. The second step, to get the slope, the constant, the correlation coefficient R, and the coefficient of determination R square, you have to go once again to second, 0, and then go down to diagnostic on. You have diagnostic off and diagnostic on, and click enter twice until it says done. Now you are going to have the correlation coefficient and the coefficient of determination. Go to Stat, go to Calc, and go to number 4, linear regression AX plus B. As you can see, you have the A, the B, the R, and the R square. Click enter twice, and this is going to be your constant, your slope, the coefficient of determination, and the correlation coefficient. Now if you want to have less decimals, let's say 3 or 4, go to mode, it's next to second, go to float, and then highlight 3 or 4. This is how many decimals you want. 4 decimals, I think it's good also for the online tests. So let's go back to Stat, let's go to Calc, let's go to number 4, and then we click enter. So this is your A, 1.7486, the slope. This is the constant, 9.9441. So the equation is 1.7486 plus 9.9441. R, the correlation coefficient, is 0.9464, close to 0.95. That indicates a strong positive relationship between the two variables. And R square, the coefficient of determination, is 0.896. So one more time, to get the linear regression equation, R and R square, you have to go to Stat, you have to go to Calc, and you go to number 4. I repeat one more time that you have to turn on the stat plot, second y equal key must be on, and then highlight on, type the first one, and then you must have L1 and L2. If not, click second L1 for 1, second 2 for L2, and then you have L1 and L2.